The 2022 recession is presenting you with the golden once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to build a lot of wealth, and I'm not making this stuff up. In fact, every single recession, or in every recession, there's always a guaranteed outcome, and this guaranteed outcome is that one, rich people get richer in recessions, and that's usually how it works, and also on the downside, poor people get poorer, and that's also how it works. But the good thing about these recessions is that it presents a small percentage of people with the golden opportunity to become very wealthy. And actually, I just said a small percentage of people, but in reality, this opportunity is presented to just about everyone, but only a small percentage of people are actually going to be taking advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity. Now, if you clicked on this video and you're watching, this means that you want to be in this small percentage of people who are going to actually take action and take advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity. And so in this video, I'm going to be listing a few simple things that you can do that are really easy for you to understand, that you should start doing right now so that you can become wealthy in this recession, as this is your chance and probably the chance of a lifetime to build a lot of wealth. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to start earning as much money as you possibly can right now. And you want to start doing this right now. And this is also very important because in a recession, a lot of assets go down in value, and this is temporary. So for example, the stock market goes down, real estate goes down. But one important thing is that in a recession, companies tend to do mass layoffs because there is an expected economic slowdown. And this means these mass layoffs can last from anywhere from just a few months to a few years. And because of this, a lot of people lose their income, and so they aren't able to take advantage of any of the opportunities that are presented in this recession. Now, this can be really simple. If you currently have a full-time job, you want to start looking at getting a second part-time job. And you can also start a side hustle or a side gig. Like, for example, you could start a YouTube channel. That could be a source of income. And you could also do like affiliate marketing. That could be another source of income. And then you could also create a course on something that you know a lot about or you're already an expert in. And that way you can have yet another stream of income. Now, I know that having a second job or picking up part-time jobs or starting a side hustle and trying to have like multiple streams of income is not ideal. This may not be the ideal solution or something that you can realistically do for an extended period of time. But since it is very likely that we're heading into a recession, now is actually the time for you to actually make this move and earn as much money as possible, because you want to be proactive. I mean, think about it, right? And this is going to be taking us into the third thing that you want to do. And if we think about it, in a recession, if you lose your job and the stock market goes down by, let's say, 50%, real estate goes down by 35%, then those are opportunities for you to build wealth. And in fact, those could be once in a lifetime opportunities. But if you lose your job and you have absolutely no other income streams, then you just have to sit on the sidelines and watch all these opportunities pass you by, because you don't have any money and you don't have any resources to take advantage of any of these opportunities. And this is why in a recession, usually the rich people, they get a lot richer, and the poor people, they get a lot poorer, because one, the rich, they already have the resources, they already have the money, they already have this cash laying on hand. But the poor people, they don't have any access to this money, and so they're not able to take advantage of this golden once in a lifetime opportunity. So again, this is why you want to start earning as much as you possibly can right now, whether that means doing extra shifts at work, getting a second job, starting a side hustle, or even starting a small business to boost your income up. Now, just a quick reminder, guys, if you are new to the channel or this is the first time you're coming across and seeing me here, my name is Eann, and on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save money, ways to invest your money. I talk about bank accounts, credit cards, side hustles, and just about everything to do with personal finance. So if you like these videos and you like these types of topics, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. It's 100% free, won't cost you anything. Also, be sure to subscribe with the notifications on. That way, you never miss the updates of when I post new videos. And if you guys ever want to talk to me one-on-one, on, you can message me on Instagram. The link is down below. But let's get right back to what you should be doing to prepare for this coming recession. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to start taking your personal finances very seriously. So even if you were not really serious and not very strict with your personal finances or your budget, now is the time for you to actually be really tight on your budget. And this is also really easy. So there are only two things that you need to think about here. And this is really, really simple. So one, you need to think about your wants, and secondly, you need to think about your needs. And because the likelihood of us going into a recession is very high, then what you want to do is you want to start getting rid of all your wants. And remember, this is not going to be a permanent solution. This is only temporary, so you can stash as much cash as possible. And so, for example, you need somewhere to live, you need transportation, you need food, you need clothing. Those are needs and necessities, but you don't have to go on vacation. That is a want. It's not an absolute necessary thing that you need. And so, for example, you want to start removing all the wants or delaying your wants and start saving that money or putting that money towards your side hustles or some business or some type of asset that can actually help you to earn a lot more money right now instead of indulging in your wants and just being a consumer. Now, this takes us to the next point, which is debt. Now is not the time to be taking on credit card debt. Now is not the time to be buying a brand new car. Now is not the time to be taking out personal loans for your dream vacation. You should actually start postponing a lot of these things. And in fact, you should start paying down a debt right now if you still have debt. If you have the opportunity to work a second job or extra hours or start a side hustle, then if you can do this, you should do it and start paying this debt down. You want to start saving all that money so you can use it as a tool to take advantage of this golden opportunity. And now the next step is that you need to be living within your means. I know this is probably really basic stuff, but this is not something that is followed, or these financial principles are not followed, because if you read any articles on who get richer in a recession, it's always the same people. It's going to tell you that it's the people that already had money, and most of the people who were poor before, they didn't take the steps to build up their reserves so they could actually take advantage of these opportunities. And so if you're currently living outside of your means and you know that you're living outside of your means, then you want to quickly create a budget and you want to start living within your means starting today. Now, when I say start living within your means, it simply means that you need to be spending less than what you make every single month. So if you're currently making $4,000 per month, if that's your net take-home pay, then you don't want to be spending $4,500 every single month. Instead, you want to be spending less, like $3,000 per month. And again, this stuff is pretty basic, but I think everyone needs a reminder every now and then, because this opportunity is going to pass a lot of people by. And even if you don't become super rich and super wealthy from this recession, you are still getting the opportunity to make a lot of changes to your finances and also to build a lot more wealth than you could without the recession. So the main point here is that you don't want this opportunity to pass you by, and you want to ensure that you're taking full advantage of this once in a lifetime opportunity. You don't want to keep doing all the normal things right now. You don't want to just go to work, earn money, go home, spend money on vacations, and live like nothing is changing, because a lot of people are actually positioning themselves right now and you don't want to be left behind. For example, there are people who are planning on buying more crypto as crypto prices keep falling. There are people who are planning on buying more stocks, more ETFs as the market keeps going down. There are people who are saving a lot of cash because they're planning on taking advantage of real estate when prices come down. There are also other people who are starting businesses every single day because they know that they need cash and they need money to take advantage of this opportunity that's coming, and you don't want to be left behind. So you want to start preparing from now if you haven't already been preparing before. And with that said, let me know if you have been preparing before. What are you doing, or what are you planning on taking advantage of in this recession? And also, if you like the video, if you like this kind of content, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope this video helps you to take this opportunity very seriously. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.